morning. It is, oh my gosh, 27 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's Monday. No wonder I sound the way I do. It is October 14th, unofficially, or officially, Columbus Day, so good morning. Let me tell you what's going on in the weather department. 69 degrees right now, 89 the expected high today. There's a 3% chance we'll see rain today. Tomorrow, pretty much the same. Highs close to 90, maybe 88, 89. Lows tonight and tomorrow night in the upper 60s to lower 70s. The first mention of rain is until Wednesday, where there's a 40% chance of rain. So just so you know, the first couple of days this week, kind of dry and really just a tiny bit cooler, I guess, than what we've been getting. Good morning, Robin. How you doing over there?
I'm good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good over here.
Nice.
Got a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7:35. We'll open up the phone lines. We'll talk about things in the news. We'll tell you what we did, maybe. We'll think about that. Anyway, so it'll be open time. It's the informal half hour. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
8:05 is just as informal, but we have Galen Unold on with us, of course. I want to ask him how it went Friday night. I tuned in a little bit to the football game. He sounded outstanding. Everything sounded really good, so really proud that we have that and grateful for Galen Unold for doing that, and his buddy, I don't know the second guy's name, but the color commentary guy.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
got a name,
yes, he does.
And it's really unfair of me to say it like that, but
I can't remember. I post it every week on the Facebook page, and I can't. I can't remember his name.
Okay, good.
Isn't that horrible?
It's okay. We had to move. Let me tell you what else we're doing. 8:35. We will have the formal reading of the news, even though we might stumble on a word or two. It is not an opportunity for us to try to be silly or entertaining, or even opinionated. We just read the news. Dr. Victoria Colelli, the beautiful Dr. Colelli, is a pretty lady. She's a psychologist, and she comes in here to answer our questions about our mental health. And 9:35, we're going to have a segment where we talk about things you did not learn in school about Christopher Columbus.
Oh, nice.
All right, on this Columbus Day. We'll take a little break and be right back. We got more, but I got to go. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A vigil's held outside the home of Adatiana Jefferson, shot through a window and killed by a Fort Worth, Texas police officer responding to a neighbor's call about a door being opened in the middle of the night. Family attorney Lee Merritt.
By their own words, they saw someone standing at a window, and for them that was enough to use deadly force. It's absurd.
The woman shot was black. The officer, now on administrative leave, is white. Great Britain's parliament reconvenes today as negotiators meet again, trying to work out an arrangement for a breakup with the European Union.
Britain is due to leave the European Union in just over 2 weeks, but still no one knows what Brexit will look like.
We can see a pathway to a deal. That doesn't mean it's a done deal, so there's work to be done.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson saying last-minute negotiations on a divorce deal continue.
Fox's Simon Owen in London. America's listening to Fox News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out. No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable. But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms. Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Freddy's Specialty Sundays, classic American treats, made with freshly churned, rich and creamy frozen custard. Welcome to Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, the taste that brings you back.
So now that you have your heart set on Freddy's, all you need to know is how to get there. That part is easy. Just go down Highway 200 in Ocala east of I-75. Then look for the giant frozen custard cone on the wall.
Hey, does your yard look a little tired and worn out this time of the year? Well, they all do. It may be time for a change for the better, much better, with a Bob Wines Yard Redo. Bob Wines and his professionals can do it all, from design to clean out to clean up to the finishing touches in a whole lot less time and for a lot less money. They do it right because they've been doing it for more than 80 years. Come on by and let's talk about it. Bring your thoughts, your photos, your ideas. Bob Wines will do the rest, and the price will be a whole lot less. One thing for sure, you'll be proud of the finished product. Bob Wines Camellia Gardens is on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, just east of Lake Weir Avenue, away from all the traffic. Daily till 4, Saturday till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. Tropical storm Melissa is moving away from the U.S. East Coast into the open Atlantic Ocean. Reports of possible shots at an upscale Boca Raton mall sent panicked people running and triggered a lockdown for several hours yesterday, but a SWAT team's search found no evidence of any shooting, and police issued an all-clear after nightfall. A 7-year-old Florida girl has been critically injured after she was thrown from a swamp buggy and run over by its tire in Clewiston. A Florida woman has been hospitalized after losing an arm and a foot when she was struck by a plane propeller at Key West International Airport. State law enforcement officers had fatally shot a man during a drug search at a home in Northport. 3 seats from Space Mountain were among $20,000 worth of items reported stolen from Walt Disney World last week. And your wait to go ice skating is over. Lake Square Mall in Leesburg has opened an ice skating rink called Winterland Adventures. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Our Columbus Day holiday will be a nice one with sunshine and some clouds and a high of 85 at the coast, near 90 inland, and clear to partly cloudy Monday night, lows ranging from the upper 60s inland to the low 70s on the coast. Tuesday, partly sunny and warm, high 85 at the coast, 89 inland. Remaining warm on Wednesday with clouds and sun. It'll become breezy in the afternoon with a shower and thunderstorm or two, the high 85 at the coast, 89 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Get equipped for anything with a John Deere 3025E compact tractor from AgPro. It's equipped with a low price of $139 per month, and we've got all the attachments you'll ever need. Request a quote at agproco.com. Subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. 20% down payment required. Taxes, freight, setup, and delivery charges could increase monthly payment. See dealer for details.
AccuSleep offers a safe and effective medical option for those who suffer from sleep disorders of all kinds. AccuSleep makes restoring healthy sleep patterns possible. No medication, no surgery, just good sound sleep. Mend your sleep so you can stop counting sheep. Experience restorative sleep at AccuSleep, the acupuncture sleep clinic in Ocala by calling 352-615-5566.
24 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday morning. Hope your weekend went well. You woke up to a holiday, but I am so unclear about what's open and what's not open today, and I'm apologizing. I don't have anything in front of me. So today is Columbus Day, and the most expensive grilled cheese sandwich I ever had in my life was on Columbus Circle in New York City. So that's my connection to the day. I can remember as a kid, though, of course, you learned all about the 1492 and the Ocean Blue and all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, right?
Exactly.
All that stuff. But times have changed, and attitudes have changed, opinions have changed, and so if it's not Columbus, it might be Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. That might be the new thing that we're saying. And
that could be.
Yeah, well, I'm not just making it up. That's the way some places are doing it. I'm not really sure what Ocala's official position is on this, so I guess to each his own in this case, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's see. Phone lines are open. The number is 622-9622 if you want to call in. Before we do anything, I want to tell you that we still have tickets. This is for a show tonight, a concert by a beautiful lady. Her name is
Julie Fowlis.
Julie Fowlis. She is a Celtic singer, real pretty lady. And I don't know much about the show. I know it's in the Villages.
Yes.
The only thing I know about her, I learned from you, Robin, is that she's the singer in the title song to the Disney/Pixar movie called Brave, right?
Yes,
which is a real pretty song. But listening to her music in general, real pretty. So she's got a really Celtic, like a Irish accent.
She's from Scotland.
Oh, Scottish accent then. See, what do I know?
She's from Scotland.
I group them all together.
But she performs in Ireland, but
okay.
she's from Scotland.
Okay. So, and the show is tonight?
The show is tonight at 7 o'clock in Spanish Springs in the Villages. And it's going to be absolutely outstanding.
At the Sharon Morse,
At
right?
the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center.
So here's what they told us. They told us we can give away 2 tickets per person. Mm-hmm. And they told us they have 4 tickets.
Yes.
So if you want to go as a group of 4 of you, then 2 of you will need to call in and claim 2 tickets each. Got it? Uh-huh. But if you and your wife, you and your husband would like to go, and you don't have to answer any questions, but you just tell Robin, yeah, I'd like to go, and she'll talk to you off the air and get the information, tell you how it works. And got it?
Got it.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Did you hear anything about Tropical Storm Melissa?
No, I haven't. Except from you.
Apparently it's nothing. It's moving away from the U.S. East Coast. If you're a surfer, you might be happy. If you're a swimmer, you're probably better off waiting a little bit because apparently there's still some dangerous swells along the coast, even though the thing is 360 miles southeast of Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty far away, but that doesn't mean it's not having an effect on our coast, which apparently it is. So if you are going swimming, just be careful out there. Just, you know what, I would stay in the shallows. Now, if you're a surfer, you're probably familiar with all that stuff, and you probably, it's easy for you guys, so.
Yeah.
Just so you know. All right, let's see. There was a story that appeared on my phone yesterday. If you have a phone that tells you the news, then you probably got the same thing, that there was a possible shots fired at a mall down in Boca Raton.
Yes, that is...
Turned out it wasn't true.
Oh, my God.
Turned out there was some loud noise that was not shots. In fact, they don't know what the loud noise was, but they are looking into it. In the meantime, nobody was hurt, just people running out of the mall thinking the worst was happening. So whatever happened, probably somebody dropped a piece of plywood or something.
Or maybe somebody had,
board.
I don't know. Could be. You never know.
This is a sad one. A 33-year-old woman driving around on a swamp buggy hit a stump, and one of the children that she had a 7-year-old on the swamp buggy, and the 7-year-old is now in critical condition, so pray for that little girl and her family.
That is so sad.
The woman was being careless, is what I say here. I'm not trying to place blame on anybody, but there is blame to be placed.
Yeah.
Anyway, the little girl was ejected from the buggy and run over by one of the tires.
My God. No seat belts for the children, evidently.
It said they didn't know, but it said she had several passengers on the swamp buggy.
Oh, my God.
So this is, it's just, you just don't realize how easy things can go awry.
Exactly.
Most drivers on the regular roads don't realize how easily things can go wrong.
That's right. Exactly.
This horrible story down in Key West International Airport. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office sent us this one about a woman. It doesn't say her name or her age, but she got off of the plane. The pilot left the plane while it was running to check on a potential mechanical issue, and somehow this woman decided that she needed to get off too, and she walked around the front of the plane. It was struck by the propeller, causing her to lose her arm and a foot.
That is so...
An arm and a foot.
My God.
Wow.
My God.
Well, her life is different now, so...
yeah.
Prayers for her, too.
Prayers. Gotta have prayers. I mean, gee.
Let's see. State law enforcement officers fatally shot a man during a drug search at a home in Northport. I'm not sure where Northport is. But anyway, 57-year-old Fernando Mora was pronounced dead at the scene. A spokesman for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement says the Special Operations Team was serving a warrant at his home Friday night when the suspect confronted them with a machete, so they shot him and killed him. 3 seats from the Space Mountain ride were stolen.
How can they get away with that?
Wow. 3 seats from the Space Mountain ride stolen. They are among $20,000 worth of stuff stolen from Walt Disney World. The Orange County Sheriff's Office was notified of the missing items October 2nd. The day before, according to the report, an employee was doing inventory of the test track shed when he noticed a set of sails from the Peter Pan flight ride was missing. Later that day, the employee returned to the shed and found a shell and 3 seats from Space Mountain were also missing. So this must be the extras. These are not actually on the ride at the time they were stolen, right?
Yeah, probably. But people are so stupid. They don't appreciate anything.
Just so you know, if you're on eBay and it says Space Mountain seats, and they're looking to sell them, you might want to not buy them because you'll be receiving stolen merchandise.
Yep, and then they're gonna confiscate the seats, and they're not going to give you your money. The law enforcement.
And P.S. You can sit in those seats all day long. They're not going to move.
That's right.
It's not going to be a fast ride.
Yeah. Well, maybe somebody wants to make a bobsled out of them because it is getting to be wintertime.
Speaking of getting to be wintertime,
yes.
If you want to go ice skating, down at the what is that mall called?
Lake Square Mall.
Lake Square Mall in Leesburg.
That is so the coolest thing ever, a real ice skating rink.
They have a real ice skating rink. We've seen these before in Florida. It's not the first time.
Yep, we have, and we participated.
In fact, we had one in Ocala for a few years. The Winter Wonderland Adventures is what they call theirs. Now, here's the thing that sets this one apart, I guess. The rink's owners are actually Olympic gold medalists.
Nice.
So, they know what they're doing when they're putting together an ice skating rink.
Is it real ice?
It is real ice.
I'll bet you it's real ice because the one here in Ocala was plastic. So
No.
This is real ice.
I'm not picking on that one.
No, I'm not either.
I think it's a wonderful thing we do for the kids.
Yeah,
I realize
I
it's
do.
plastic, and all of you ice skating aficionados like real ice.
Yeah.
But the kids have fun on that plastic thing.
Oh, they do. I'm not taking away from that. I just wanted to ask if it was real ice or plastic.
Well, I am assuming it's
that.
real only because it's designed by Olympic gold medalists. So,
Exactly.
local professional figure skaters performed an ice show on it. So, yeah, there you go.
That is cool.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
So, anyway, I will go just to watch. Yeah, you going to get on skates? No.
No, I'm too old. I don't need to break anything.
You just need to maybe do it easy or something. Just do a little bit. Put a big pillow on your butt or something.
I loved ice skating.
A subpoena delivered to a Gordon Sondland, a U.S. ambassador involved in the Trump administration's dealings with Ukraine, demands that he hand over key documents by today.
There you go.
House Democrats subpoenaed Sondland last week after the State Department blocked him from appearing before a trio of congressional committees to answer questions about his role in pushing Ukraine's president to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden. President Trump defended the decision to prevent Sondland's testimony, saying the Democrats' inquiry is illegitimate. Representative Adam Schiff, who leads the House Intelligence Committee, said the administration's move to block Sondland's testimony as well as withhold relevant documents is strong evidence of obstruction of justice.
Gosh.
So there's your political leaning story of the day. That plus Columbus Day story.
Exactly.
The National League Championship Series is headed to our nation's capital for the first time in Major League Baseball history today.
Oh.
The Washington Nationals up 2-0 in their best-of-7 series against the St. Louis Cardinals. Return home to the District of Columbia. After 2 dominant pitching performances on the road, Steven Strasburg will look to keep the streak going for the Nationals, while the Cardinals will counter with their ace, Jack Flaherty. Flaherty. Let's see. A youth host on a Disney cruise line is scheduled to go to trial later this month after he was accused of molesting a young boy during a cruise earlier this year.
Oh, my God.
The 24-year-old man was arrested in May on 2 counts of lewd and lascivious molestation of a child under 12.
That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Here's a story that's a good one. Andrew Levy is a real estate agent, and he met with the school district down in Jupiter, Florida, and paid off outstanding lunch debt at all 9 Jupiter area public schools.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And he says the children that were in debt were going to either not eat or, they would just get cheese sandwiches. And I thought, that's crazy. That's a quote from him. So he helped the students get lunch and paid it all off. So there you go.
Wow.
Let's see. A North Carolina family lost their home a week ago today. After their RV caught fire and burned to a frame, just the frame of it. The family left to take 6-year-old Damon to school when the blaze started, according to Chief Robert Griffin of Edneyville Fire and Rescue. Damon, who's looking forward to Halloween, said he hoped his Batman costume wasn't in the RV. His grandmother looked over and told him that it was, according to Captain Tim Griffin of the Henderson County Sheriff's Office. Isn't that where Joe used to live?
Yes, he did.
Griffin said that prompted him to drive to Walmart to buy a costume. Damon showed off his new costume to a TV reporter and bragged, "I got a utility belt. I got a cape.
Gosh.
I got a mask."
Well, good for him. He's happy with that. He's going to have a good time.
So, a good start. Deputy saves the Halloween for that little boy.
Yeah, that is so great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Oh, boy. Here's another one that's sad, and a prayer is needed. A 10-year-old girl died after she was thrown from a ride Saturday at a harvest festival in Deerfield, New Jersey.
Oh.
The ride was called Extreme. She suffered serious injuries after being thrown from the ride. She was airlifted to Cooper University Hospital, pronounced dead 7:20 p.m. Saturday.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
Extreme is a Wisdom Super Sizzler amusement ride that spins passengers in a horizontal circle. See, I never trust those rides.
No.
Bridget Kosgei smashed a long-standing marathon record yesterday, according to officials with the Bank of America Chicago Marathon. The runner from Kenya finished the 26.2-mile race in just after 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Wow.
WMAQ-TV noted the official time, which could be 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 4 seconds, pending ratification. The previous women's marathon record was set in 2003 by Paula Radcliffe, one of the United Kingdom, at the London Marathon with a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Wow.
It's about a minute quicker, this young lady.
Wow. Well, and your nephew's running the New York Marathon.
I'm so proud of that.
That is so cool.
Was it 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yep. That is so cool. Good luck, Christopher.
I have a nephew running the New York Marathon. I saw him 2 days ago. And he said his goal is to get in under 4 hours. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. The California Democratic Party has spent more than $800,000 in legal costs tied to 3 lawsuits alleging discrimination and sexual misconduct by its former chair, Eric Bauman. The Los Angeles Times reports that the party has paid $430,000 in attorney fees and $378,000 in legal settlements in 3 cases. Bauman resigned as chairman of the party last year because of multiple allegations of excessive drinking.
Multiple allegations.
And sexual harassment.
Yeah.
He has denied the allegations, just so you know.
Of course he has. Of course he has.
Have you ever wanted to live in Chelsea, Robin?
Chelsea, New York?
A New York neighborhood, yeah?
Yes.
You know where Chelsea is.
Yes, I do.
Let's see. There's a place for sale, $8.65 million.
Oh, my.
So why is it in the news?
Yes.
This is a townhouse.
Uh-huh.
The exterior shots were used to depict Elaine's apartment from the TV show Seinfeld.
Wow. And that increases the price because it's an exterior shot.
I don't know if it increases the price. That doesn't sound unusual for the description, so I don't think it has anything to do with it.
Wow.
Let's see. The TV show shows it as being a very humble place to live. However, it's a 6-bedroom.
Oh, my.
4,730-foot townhome.
Wow.
Far larger than the one they showed when they showed the interior shots, which were not shot there.
Mm-hmm.
But this is in Chelsea. It's a 5-story townhome. Also features 4 fireplaces, a garden with a fountain and a pond.
Wow.
Plus a fully equipped chef's kitchen. So there you go.
Wow. That's huge. What would I do with all that space? I'd be lost. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, really.
Can you imagine how much it would cost to decorate the whole thing?
I don't need much space.
Wow.
I'm fine. Give me
Sounds
give me a
elegant,
closet.
though. Good for somebody.
Give me a big closet.
I like walk-in closets.
Oh my gosh, we saw a video of this horrible thing in New Orleans. A hotel that was being constructed collapsed. Rescue crews yesterday searched for a worker missing in the partial collapse of the New Orleans hotel that was under construction.
It was horrible.
Their work proceeding cautiously amid fears about the stability of the structure. Officials declined to say if they have any indication whether the missing worker is alive.
Gosh.
Wow.
That is so sad.
You see video of that, it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, all that concrete and steel.
Somebody didn't do their job right.
No. All that concrete and steel. I mean, God, the formulas were so wrong.
The U.S. Census Bureau is asking states for driver's license records that typically include citizenship data and has made a new request for information on recipients of government assistance after the U.S. Supreme Court blocked plans to include a citizenship question in the 2020 population count. The two approaches, documented by the Associated Press, alarm civil rights activists. They caution that inaccuracies in state motor vehicle records make them a poor choice for tracking citizenship.
Gosh.
So...
No, I think you got to prove it. If you're getting government benefits, you have to prove or disprove whatever it is.
California is giving childhood victims of sexual abuse more time to decide whether to file lawsuits, joining several states in expanding the statute of limitations for victims over warnings from school districts that the new rules could bankrupt them. The law signed on yesterday by Governor Gavin Newsom gives victims of childhood sexual abuse until they turn 40 or 5 years from discovery of the abuse to file civil lawsuits. The previous limit was set to 26 years old.
Gosh. That is so horrible. Absolutely horrible abuse.
I absolutely have no problem believing that a woman would be reluctant to share that kind of story with anybody. Ever, and then waiting until the people who say how come she waited so long, well, there's probably really good reasons. Maybe our psychologist lady could tell us later.
Or the young boys, they've been sexually abused. Correct, too, and it doesn't come out for a while. It's boys and girls.
Corrected me, thank you.
You're welcome.
In 2007, a dog was lost in South Florida. 2007, Robin. On Friday, it was found in Pittsburgh.
Really? Wow.
So the people that had
12 years older now
had a chip that was able to identify the dog named Duchess. Was returned to its home down in South Florida, Boca Raton.
Well, who was he living with for 12 years? Was he just, or she, they just on the run or something? Just
you know what?
Traveling
You'll
around
never
for
know.
12 years?
It sounds like a Disney movie to me.
Yeah, it does. Oh, they made that one, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, with the dog and the cat. And
I used to be sad when I see movies like The Dog is Lost.
yeah, exactly. What kind of dog was it? Did it say? Or
It probably says, yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, good.
I knew you would
that.
ask that. I should. It's a toy fox terrier.
Oh, it's a tiny one. How did it survive for 12 years on its own? Wow.
It probably didn't. Somebody probably helped it out.
Yeah. Wow.
The new 3D printer at the University of Maine has already racked up 3 Guinness World Records, including one for the world's largest 3D printer. Guinness officials visited the school and certified the school's 3D printer was the largest in the world, and a boat printed by the machine was bestowed with titles for the world's largest 3D printed object and the world's largest 3D printed boat.
Wow.
The boat is dubbed 3 Dirijo.
Okay.
3D Dirijo or something. 25 feet long, weighs 5,000 pounds. It took 72 hours to print the boat, which the school said could have military application.
Wow. Well, we come full circle then. When computers first came out, they were the size of rooms and buildings, and now it's getting that way again.
Now printers are that big, yeah.
Yeah, printers are that big. Wow. That's cool.
And let's see. Columbus Day, which falls on the second Monday of October, is considered a celebration of Italian heritage and Christopher Columbus's 1492 voyage to the Americas. But a growing number of cities, states, and universities this year are replacing Columbus Day, which is widely controversial because of Columbus's treatment of indigenous people. We've had this debate, this argument, this conversation before.
Right.
We'll let you historians tell me. I'm not going to tell you what happened because I wasn't there. At least 8 states, 10 universities, and more than 130 cities across 34 states now observe Indigenous Peoples Day as an alternative to the federally recognized Columbus Day. In May, a northern New Jersey town shut down a proposal to change the name. Many Italian-American heritage groups opposed the change, saying it was motivated by propaganda. So will Columbus Circle be Indigenous American Circle?
I hope not. I think Columbus should, he's up there with Alexander the Great.
We'll be right back.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. With American troops pulling back from northern Syria, Kurdish fighters have struck a deal with the Syrian government for help against Turkish troops who've moved over the border.
The Syrian army preparing to position troops along the border with Turkey. All this, as the Pentagon says, U.S. troops will begin pulling out of the region as quickly as possible, leading many to conclude a full military withdrawal appears likely.
Fox's Todd Pyro. 3 House committees looking into President Trump's impeachment here today from Fiona Hill, a former top Russia expert for the National Security Council.
She is one of several witnesses who could provide closed-door testimony this week. U.S. Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland, is another. Democrats are investigating whether military aid to Ukraine was used as leverage to open a corruption investigation against former Vice President Joe Biden and his son.
Fox's Jared Halpern. America's listening to Fox News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out. No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas.